third grade. Today we are multiplying two-digit numbers again. And this is lesson 84. If you remember, we did this already in lesson 81. We're going to do it again in lesson 84. And right here I have 3/4. I want to make sure they don't fall off. 1, 2, 3. Remember, a quarter is worth 25 cents. So of course we could just add up 25 cents 3 times, or we can multiply to figure out how much money it is. So in order to multiply a two-digit number, we first do the ones. 3 times 5 is 15. If we have 15, we put the 5 under the ones and the 1 above the tens. And then we multiply the 3 times the tens. So 3 times 2 is 6. We add the 1. 6 plus 1 is 7. 25 cents times 3 is 75 cents. 3/4 is worth 75 cents. Now we have a few other problems here to do. We're going to start with the first one, but let's erase so that we can write up here on our board. And we'll look at our problem, our word problem, and we will use our marker to identify some of the things that we need to know in the problem. 1 foot is 12 inches. Remember, is really equals. 1 foot equals 12 inches. So that's just telling us what we need to know. Mr. Sims is 6 feet tall. How many inches tall is Mr. Sims? Well, we know he is 6 feet tall, and 1 foot equals 12 inches. So 12 inches times 6 feet will equal how tall Mr. Sims is. So if we take our 12 times 6, we multiply. 6 times 2, we multiply the ones, is 12. We put the 2 down here because that's the 1, and the 1 above the tens. 6 times 1 is 6. Add the 1, so 6 plus 1 is 7. So our question, how many inches tall is Mr. Sims? He is 72 inches tall. Now let's look over to our next word problem. Our next word problem says, the walls of a square classroom are 32 feet long. So each square is 32 feet long. And it says of a square classroom. And remember, a square classroom has 4 walls. 1, 2, 3, 4. What is the perimeter of the room? And there's a word we need to know. Perimeter means all the way around. So we need to know how many feet long it is all the way around. So if one wall is 32 feet, then we need to know how many is it all the way around. So we need to multiply 32 feet times 4 walls. So 32 feet multiplied by 4. Remember, we multiply the ones first. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 3 is 12. And all the way around would be in feet. So the perimeter of the room is 128 feet. Finally, we have one more problem. This one is actually pretty simple. but it is reviewing a vocabulary word of multiplication. And the vocabulary word that we're going to review today is the word product. And the product just means the answer to a multiplication problem. What does 5 times 26 equal? Now, when we look at 5 times 26, we do not multiply it 5 times 26. We actually multiply 26 times 5 so that we can do it the way we've learned. And we multiply it, remember, doing the ones first. 5 times 6 is 30. So we put the 0 here, and the 3 above the 2, or in the tens column. And then 5 times the tens, or 5 times 2 is 10, plus 3 is 13. So the product of 5 times 26, or 26 times 5, is 130. And that is it for multiplying two-digit numbers. Have a great day, third grade. Talk to you later.